Yeah, my comment relates to your list of 10. I'm a social worker and I spent 17 years working inside Dorchester Penitentiary in New Brunswick in a psychiatric center with inmates who were being released back to the community. And a fundamental belief, which I think for me seems to be missing, is a belief that people are capable of change. In the case of inmates, if they didn't make changes, they would simply go back out to the community and cause more harm, which is why they went into the prison in the first place. And so for me as a social worker, that really became a fundamental belief. So I just wanted to make that comment.
Okay. There are about 4 or 5 people. I don't want. I hope I remember all the questions. Okay. But let me try to answer you this way. Okay. First, there is a cultural aspect. When I spoke to a group of psychiatrists, psychologists, of nurses working with hospice care, so I have to respect their culture, which really believe in Buddhism of their own religion. When I spoke in Taiwan, the culture is predominantly Buddhist. Okay, they believe in reincarnation, and so in Canada, many of my students are frustrated because they cannot talk about their Christian faith because the boss say no, this is no. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'll answer, say, well, we can talk about spirituality, the essence of spirituality, without make clear reference to any religious system or dogmas. Okay? Here to boil down the few things that are important for spirituality. The first thing, doesn't matter what your culture. Spirituality means that you believe in a transcendental reality out there, okay, which is mysterious, which is beyond the black hole. Einstein is smart, saying that the universe is a mystery. Only a fool believes there's no God. Okay? When I say to believe in God means to believe in a mystery that's bigger than this world. Okay? That is a transcendental reality which is surrounded in mystery, in wonder, in mythology. Religion and myth are human attempts to understand the mysterious universe. Okay? So that's not for anyone, right? Every culture has their own myth. Every culture has their own religion to explain the wonderful world beyond the 5 senses. Okay? So to believe in the transcendental reality is one element of spirituality. The second thing about faith and spirituality is that you have belief in something that is sacred. Did I pronounce it correctly? Sacred. That means precious, valuable, more important than my own life. If your person has nothing, everything is mundane, everything is trivial, everything is nothing, you cannot believe in anything secret. Then you don't have spirituality. Okay? That's one essential part. For example, you say, I believe that life is sacred. What do you value life? You can say, I value life because life is a gift from God. I value life because by life, I'm created in the image of God. Or say, I don't have any religious belief. But I know life is precious because life is able to grow, life able to change, life able to produce, life able to do wonderful things. So I believe in life. That's spirituality. Will to live. Do you believe in life? To believe in life is will to live. My life is sacred. Transcendental belief, sacred. And second thing is spirituality means know your true self and to live in harmony with yourself. When we working with palliative care, there's a approach called the dying with dignity. Okay, how to help the social workers, the nurses help elderly try to regain a self-dignity because they lie there, everybody take care of them, bathe them, feed them. So it's hard because you want to kill yourself because you have no more sense of dignity. You believe in autonomy, you do everything yourself, but now you're totally dependent. But you can help patients to understand that dignity, it doesn't have to be totally dependent on you. We are interdependent. Human race, human being, we need to learn the concept. Love is about interdependence. I need you, you need me. When a baby need help. When you're old, you again need help. There's no shame in getting help. The part of stages of life. So you can understand that getting help is not a shame. I need a lot of help in IT stuff. I even can't open a bottle. I ask my wife to help me. So there's no shame. I made my limitation. Part of the therapy is to accept our limitations. This spirituality, it simply means that you are able to live in peace with yourself, to accept your limitations, to transcend your limitations. A last part of spirituality is to have a story to live by. You need to ideal life review with many elderly. I spent many years developing a life review with the elderly, helping them to regain a sense of meaning and spirituality. Some say that when I get old, I return to the faith of my parents. See, I wander away. Now I'm old. I want to return back to the faith of my parents. So life review help them to regain their lost values. Life review also help them to resolve many of the conflicts in their life so that they can reconcile with their own past and come to a point where they are at peace with themselves. Okay? So this is also a function of spirituality, that you're able to accept yourself. You're able to live yourself. You're no longer trying to escape from yourself. You accept yourself either as a gift from God, as a creature, as a human being. So you need to come to a point of acceptance, of living in peace with yourself. Gone are the conflicts, are the struggles. Now you are at peace. Now you can enjoy every day you have. Have I missed anything?
Could we take a break now?
Okay, thank you.
So 15-minute break. See you back at 10:30. Thank you.